I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time out to come and listen to this very exciting launch of our Boathouse presentation. I think it started off on a good note. We've got a gorgeous day to do it. And I think when you look around here, you'll see why we're all excited about this project. I would like to start off by just letting you know, identifying the people from Tier 1 in the audience. If you have any questions at all after the presentation, feel free to talk to any one of us. And if I can have the Tier 1 folks in the audience stand, please. So starting at this end, we've got our mortgage brokers here, Drew Cassidy, Dave Alcasu, Shaz runs our administration, Blaine Deoki. We've got Victor Camber at the back table, Coleman and Ryan, who's the president there. We've got Joe Sibley in the office, Roman Rubin. We have Mr. Hakani, and we have Dinesh Ashri here. So if you have any questions, feel free to approach any one of us and ask, and we'll be happy to answer. We're going to have a few speakers here, and if I can ask you to hold your questions at the end, and we'll make ample time to answer all of your questions, just in the interest of time, because I know a number of people here are traveling from London and from out of town. So we'd like to wrap it up so we can get underway at a good time before we hit the traffic. And John and Steve actually have a meeting right after here with the city of Whitby, so we're going to have to get them going as well. Just to start, I'd like to introduce John Davies, who was the developer of Boathouse. And just a little background on John. John has over 35 years of experience in the design, development, and construction of real estate projects across North America. He has developed and built over $1 billion of real estate assets independently and through joint ventures with some of the partners in Canada. John founded Memory Care Investments, and a number of you here are investors in Memory Care. That is dealing with the Alzheimer's residences. And he's also the founding partner of a company called Generex. And a list of Generex projects appear on our website. For those who are interested in seeing some of the wonderful projects John has done before, feel free to look at that list of projects on our website. And Generex is one of Canada's most successful condominium, resort, retail, and office developers. John's projects have received numerous awards, including the Governor General's Award for Design, an ICSC Award Merit, and the SLA Gold Medal, and over 12 Urban Design Awards as well. So fascinating background. And I'll ask John to tell you why the Boathouse will quite possibly be one of the most successful and best retail investment opportunities, mortgage investment opportunities for 2014. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Raj. It's a pleasure to be here today with you to talk about a project that our team is very, very excited about. It's so nice to look out in the crowd and have a chance to get together and say hello to friends who are in a lot of our deals already. It's I can tell you that all of our team are very humbled and grateful that we continue to receive the support from each and everybody that are here today. You are, without you, without your clients, we don't get to do what we get to do. We're going to, Russ will introduce our team in a little bit more detail as we progress into the presentation today. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how we found the site. We have a network of agents and brokers, real estate sellers and buyers in the marketplace that are constantly looking for sites for us. We spend a good deal of my time every week reaching out to the brokerage community. There isn't really a week that goes by where we don't have 2 or 3 meetings with people about sites that are being offered, sites that we've seen that we really like, and asking them to go and find the detailed information about it. We happen to be with Simon's going to make a presentation. Simon King from P&B Marketing. Simon's father does our appraisal work for us, and that's how I met Simon. He had invited us to attend a luncheon about 3 months ago, and happened to be sitting beside a fellow that we looked at each other and said, "Where do I know you from?" And he said, "Yeah, I know you from somewhere." And anyway, 30 odd years ago, we did some work together. He was a planner in Whitby, and we said, "Boy, we'd really like to get a site in Whitby." Whitby is a very, very hot market. The absorption on condominium projects in Whitby is higher per capita than anywhere in the GTA right now. Whitby continues to be a sought-after location, and a lot of the reasons for that we'll get into in a second, but we said, well, you know, I've got a site that I worked on. I did an OMB hearing on it a few years ago, and nothing's happened with the site. That an older gentleman that owns it, he took it right through all the planning approvals, including a rezoning and official plan amendment, and arrived at a concept for the project that, as the concept was conceived, it wasn't really able to be built in today's economy. 2 high-rise towers, and the market is not for high-rise here right now. It's all for low-rise stack towns and low-rise condominium projects. So we took a look at the site, and right away you could tell just from the location, and as you know, it's only 500 yards up the road. We could tell right away from the location it was just a tremendous site, one that we would covet to have. Went to Raj with it, met on a Saturday morning, got in the car, drove out here, spent the morning driving around all through Whitby, looking at competing projects and what things are selling for. Did a lot of due diligence in terms of what other condominium projects are selling for, what the rental market is like. And Whitby continues to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest market in Southern Ontario. One of the reasons that Whitby is strong is the amount of infrastructure that has taken place over the last 20 years there in Whitby. Where we are right now is Yacht Club, the facilities that Whitby has developed for sports and entertainment. The downtown, historic downtown, has continued to be enhanced. The sports and recreation complex, the Iroquois Sports and Recreation Complex with 5 ice pads, a library, and all kinds of other community advantages are literally 150 yards from our site. When we couple that with the fact that we're less than 200 yards from the GO train, and then 300 yards from the exit ramp from the 401 highway, and put that site in this setting, it's very, very hard to imagine why that won't be a tremendous residential site. As I said, we spent a fair bit of time looking at alternatives, physical alternatives, what type of building makes most sense. Even though the site is on for high-rise residential, 16 stories, we could put 16 stories on it. Our research indicates that is not what the market is looking for. The highest dollar value that we could receive, the best rate of return we can get on the project is low-rise. Everything that's low-rise right now is selling very, 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 very quickly. The other difference, and I'll get out of the way here and let the people that you've really come to hear, the real reason why low-rise condominium projects are so attractive right now, from an investor point of view, you're concerned with your client, you're owning your client's safety. The ability for the developer to repay the amount of investment dollars that you have brought to bear on the project. The reason we like this project versus doing 2 16-story towers is our ability to phase it. We're going to start this, and Simon's going to speak a little bit about our timing and on the marketing side, and Clarence is going to speak about it as well from P&B. But we're going to get started this summer. We're going to capitalize on what a strong market we have right now, especially here in Whitby, and we're going to be bringing out a 2-phase development. But the great news about a 4-story low-rise development is that we can phase this in 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 phases, depending on how quickly we do pre-sales. Drummond Hassan from Young & Wright Architects is here. Drummond and I have been working on projects together for over 30 years. The first project we did together was a very successful high-rise condominium project in downtown Toronto that was a recipient of a Governor General's Award. We've been friends and colleagues for many, many years. IBI, Young & Wright Architects, are the finest architects in the country, as far as I'm concerned. And when you see the work Robin Leslie and their team have put together, I think you'll join me in saying it's going to be a tremendous success. We'll have some questions later, but I don't think there's really anything else, Roger, that I need to cover.
No, so that's
Yeah.